Alright, continuing, carrying over this guy. Yeah, using that index finger for like the lowest note of each string. I really do feel that's going to create the best results. You have the most control that way. So the index finger is really most of the time like the leader as far as who's holding it down on each string that you're playing for a great deal of the time. Now, obviously, you look at the upbeat of 3 there, where your index is not doing anything on that string really. But when you get to that lowest note, it's like your index finger holds it down for the most part. So I like to, take advantage of that. The really strong index finger. So let's demo this guy again. I want you to really pay attention to my index finger here. 61, 2, 3, 4. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, number 2. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. Alright, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, 2 strings at a time. Key of E minor, also known as key G, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the A and D strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. am I doing? Habit of always going up. High E in B strings. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's finish going through the notes I had for the chords. Let's see. Some stuff is not necessarily wrong, but I'd like you to try and do some options. A couple different things here. Let's see. Let's change this to that. Wait. Oh, no, it's too big. Okay, let's see. Alright, it was bar 11. Yeah, so we took care of that. Alright. 14. And yes, we took care of that. Okay, bar 15 here. Yeah, this is all good. I need to still send this over to you. So what I want you to do here, I like you to put all these in the lower octave. You want to make sure you can do that. It's typically, oh my God, look what I just noticed. The chord names are wrong here. Every chord name here is actually wrong. I'm not going to say why. I'll let you figure that one out. But yes, all of those names are wrong. So let's have you fix the names and put these in the lower octave. Alright, next thing. This needs correcting. That is not a G minor 7 you have written there. So, start with, just do your bar chord. Do a bar chord. It's the easiest way. If you look at the notes here, I mean, yeah, that's your G. That's the root note. That's D, which is the 5. That's A, which is 2. Or the 9, whichever you want to call it. I guess we'd call it a 9 in this case because you have the 7th interval. So the A does not belong. There's the 5 again. And there is your flat 7. So your flat third interval is not present. So what would that technically be? You have roots 5 twice, flat 7, and your 2. You basically did this chord again. You just did a different G7 sus2. Like you compare the notes here, there's your G, there's your A, there's your D, again and again. There's just another G note, and then there's your F. So you did the same notes there. This is the same chord, just different voicing. So yeah, let's fix that G minor 7. Use a bar chord, it'll make it easier. Alright, next thing, 19, what did I see here? Was it just trying to do this a slightly different way? Hang on, let's see, what you have here, I'm going to go through it to remind myself what I saw. There's your root, there's your 5th, there's your root again. There's your fifth again. There is your flat 7. Alright, that's why you didn't finish creating the chord. All you have here, and you have root 5, root 5, and a flat 7. So the flat 2 is missing. So we need to get that in there. Trying to think of a way to make this easier for you. G, yeah. So you really just have one note that needs to be changed in that current shape. It might be a little awkward of a hold, but it's definitely something you can grab. Well, I know you had trouble with one stretch, so maybe not specifically you will have no problem grabbing it or grabbable, but we'll say a good percentage of the population out there can grab it. Hopefully you're one of them. So there's just one little thing you need to change in that one, and only that. The rest of the bar is good. Let's see, what did I see here? Well, hold on a second. This is the key of F. Oh. No, that's screwing me up. That's definitely screwing me up. Okay. Alright, I want you to compare this to this. All you did was you took this B flat major 7 shape, you took the 5th interval, and you placed it in the root of the chord, or the base of the chord. We'll say the base of the chord, because the root's still B flat. The base of the chord. You took the 5th interval, put it in the base of the chord, as well as the high E string. This is just another B flat major 7 with the 5th in the base. So technically a B flat major 7 over F. So you do not create a suspended sharp 4 there. So that just needs to get redone, period. And just like up here, if the stretch required to create this new shape, I'm just going to hit this now because you just got to redo it anyway. If the stretch required is too large in this lower fret position, just play it up starting on the low E string, so this way the stretch is reduced. But you just have the same voicing, same octave, all that good stuff. But yeah, all you got to do is change one note in there, just the one. Find that 3rd interval, raise it up to the next note, and you're good. Next note in key. Next note in key. The thing that was confusing me is I was looking at, because you had the F there, and then there was the B flat. I was like, well, wait a minute. F to B flat is a 4, not a sharp 4. And then I was like, oh yeah, B flat's the root note. That's the problem. So, okay. Let's see. Next thing. Why did I mark this one? What did I see? Yes. No. There we go. There's a note in this chord shape that is a big no. Big time no. Having that note in that chord shape makes this no longer a C7 suspended 4. You have a note in there that makes it a whole other chord. See if you can figure that out and see if you can correct that chord shape. And just like up above, for the 7th position in the key of G, I would like you to do all this in the open position. One of the chords is going to be a pain in the ass to figure out. But one reason why we're doing this is you're basically getting all these puzzles just to help you see the fretboard in greater detail, come across sounds you probably wouldn't come across without doing this stuff. It's just good brain exercise, right? So that's those are the things to take care of there. That's everything that I caught. So yeah, just give it your best shot, see what you come up with, send it over whenever you got it. There's no need to wait until next week, and I think that about covers it. Alright, I will see you again in a week.